I am Arun Kumar, landscape architect. I am from the family of artists basically. We have a lot of artists in the family, like my father was an artist, my mother was an artist. The full families of artists basically. I started my career doing sketching and all started, and that's how I developed to the green areas and all those things. Earlier schooling was done in my village named in Mangalore, which is very far from here in Karnataka. Then came to Bombay, studied here, got my education, and then started a career, worked with a very senior architect who was very well known, and then I was inspired from him to start something. Then I was sent abroad for work and all. I worked with very good projects, like one of the projects like working with Taj, the experience with Taj, and working with a lot of hotels. And the landscape was my passion initially when it started, and then it became like a professional where I started. So I like more of a green space, and then that's what it came to me, and that was my, now I'm doing the same professional running right now. I'm a good musician, born in a musician family. Of course, by birth, when you are a musician, you are inclined to art and architecture and all those. So my father was a big choreographer, very famous choreographer, which and everyone knows about it and all. And my uncle was a very big painter, renowned painter, and 2 Padma Bhushans in the home. I left my home and started practicing in landscaping and all. First, we didn't have much projects. The landscaping was not a professional where people used to accept it, because a lot of people used to go into architecture. People say, "अरे landscape करता है तो it is like that." People say, "अरे क्या है, झाड़ उगाने का रहता है." It is simple, like माली को पैसा दो तो माली काम करेगा. It was that time. So now landscaping has become a part of the people where it sells their project. So now people have started realizing what is landscape. And of course, being in a musician family, I was a good violinist. I learned violin from a very good great guru, and I used to play professional and earn out of it. But my main passion was into planting, looking, all those. It wasn't passion where I love gardening first, where in the earlier home I used to do a lot of garden work, planting, as a being from the farmers, work with the farmers. So all those experiences I had, and said, why not I do landscaping? And of course my guru is an inspirer who told me to go into landscape. Is such a subject where you are bringing in environmental, creating an environmental. That's how I became a landscape architect. First of all, I just tell you, when I started, that time landscape was not a subject known to everyone. It was just people were understanding the landscape. I had a lot of hurdles because I started my office in a very small cabin where I used to myself draft and tell to the client, and client never used to understand, because landscaping is such a thing. They used to, and I used to do hand sketches and show the people hand sketches, and that time luckily shortly the computer started coming. I just passed out and working for somewhere and getting the experience, and it was experience. So I got it from my guru and all, but he was saying you should start your own. That's what his main agenda, and it was very good. He was very nice to me, and he said, you do it. First of all, to start something you need a big money. I'm not a man from a rich man's son where I wanted, so I said, let me do a daring. I will start, because I got one small client. Then in second client I got a Bajaj terrace, so good. But of course the fee was not that. I didn't work for much fee. I said, let me work for a practice, how to should look and what. Of course, day and night I used to work and take alternatives, make these alternatives, that alternatives, all this going on. Then of course I got a job in abroad and somewhere and started, but job was not satisfaction because you're working for someone, nothing of your own, because you're a gulam again. So I said again, I started and come back. And of course, my wife, horticulturist, she was also there. She supported, yeah, why don't you start your own? So that's how we started. And after coming from abroad, I got a project, Akshardham, Gandhinagar, which made me little bit growing up. Someone said no to that project and I took it. So I was very happy. That project has come to me. Let me work, design, and you will not believe it. I had made at least 30 to 40 alternatives to do that Akshardham. And that's my peak time, like either I will do that or I will fall. That was the time, So I have to climb my steps and be sturdy. There was quite good projects which we did for a lot of builders and all. Of course, that builders made good money out of it. Like, Nilkant Woods, which was a Nala park. Nala turned to a park. It was a Nala. The builder came and told myself, अरे ये तो मेरा मद नसीब है, मैंने ये नाला लिया है, तो नाला को कैसा करने का. It was become a beautiful park, and that sold him, and that gave him a mileage, where he sold one bungalow for 5 to 6 crores, and now it is 13 to 14 crores. So just imagine, that time he was selling it for 65 lakhs. I am just giving an example like Nilkant Heights ka clubhouse which I did it. He was going to cut that hill. I want to save the hill. I said, I will save the hill, please don't cut it. So Arun, what you will do? You make it green. He said, make it green. I said, no, I'll do something. And I did a clubhouse which is there today. And that clubhouse paid him a huge mileage. You have to give something to what you want. And that was the satisfaction which I got it. Of course, I didn't get much money out of it, but I never thought about money. I just went on working. And money will come. I was not that commercial. I'm not a commercial man basically. It pays me. That's not a problem. I'm happy now, right now. So money was not a part for me. Right now I'm doing PMO's office. Rashtrapati Bhavan I gave the design recently and a lot of works. Of course the work is there now, is not a problem. So now that's how I grew and I'm now successful. Of course the hard days were there. I really worked day night, work myself, draft myself, drawing the sketches, views, design, it was pain. But initially the pain, it helped me a lot. Now I'm a successful landscape architect. I should not say I'm successful, but I'm a good landscape architect where I can work better. I should say that I'm an incomplete still. I have to learn. I cannot say complete. Where like the Raymond Hatch comes, he's a complete man. The artist is never complete. He learns. Today my projects are known, like Akshardham I did. We did a lot of hotels, like Marriott we did, Akshardham, lot of parks like JVPD Joggers Park and lot of parks we did. And of course still doing projects in abroad. We're doing a lot of projects in abroad, like in Bali we're doing lots. We're doing projects in Africa, we're doing a lot of projects. So again, and right now I am developing one of the biggest, one of the best lake in Upwan Lake, which is I am developing it. We are doing a ghats, like how the Banganga, what was in Bombay. So we are doing on those levels. But we are doing it in stone, black stone basalt, which is very beautiful with the floating stage, where it was my dream to bring an art festival in Thane. That was my dream in 1999. I thought days I had sketched it, and of course in 2014 we did it. Of course we had a lot of pulls and ups and downs and everything, and now it has become a Sanskriti art festival where all big artists like Zakir Hussain, L. Subramaniam, then Devki Pandit, then Praveen Gonkhindi, Rashid Khan, all are performing. Mahesh Khare all performing this time, and Usha Uttap, like all, it's so I said let make the Thane a world city, one of the best world, because people should come to Thane to know as an art city, not the city normally it is. So if you see everywhere the Thane is painted with lot of colors, its reality has started coming at the Thane to become an art city. This was my plan in 1999, and we started implementing slowly. So I had made a lot of sketches for this. So I think this is fair. Now we take this movement further, and there's a big festival happening every this year also again. I think in January, where to 6 to 7 lakh people are going to come, and that is where the Thane. The Thane is not like before it was. People used to say it is a gaon. So now it is Thane is known as an art city, not a. So that is why we are part of it. Let us celebrate art. That's what we write it. So suggestion is that what I said it. That first thing is that work hard. Nowadays the people come, they don't want to work hard because they have come. The base is very strong. They have got everything they want. Because and everyone downloads with a computer visuals. So they get ready-made, but they don't come out something new. It becomes this. Our time we didn't have any visualization. We have to do ourselves. We have to think. Because right now the computer has come. It has Google. You just do. I want this. I want that. So everything comes in very fast. So I was feeling this was not there at that time. So I would feel that really the youngsters for a new creativity, they should not go into Google, and they should go, but not too much. But the real creativity has to come from the inner soul. Basically, that is which is not coming nowadays. They are good in other things, they are good in presentations and all other things. But visualization power is really going very poor. That's what I feel. Yeah, future plans. I just came. I'm now staying in Thane. Basically, I should do good to Thane because I'm a Thaneite now. I'm a Thanekar, or people say Thanekar or a Thaneite or a Thanawala, whatever it is, whatever the surname I have I have accepted for all the surnames. If you see that, you write me to a Thanawala or a Thanekar or Thaneite or Thane. Of course, I'm proud of to be a Thaneite because my all bread and butter starts from here. I stay here, I live here, so I should be proud of it. So I want to give some to the city, which I am doing right now. I am doing a Upwan Ghat, and I am doing this is free honorary service to the Thane. And of course the festival which I gave is big, in which I dreamt on 1999, and it was Thane, the biggest festival in India. I can say that, I can be proud to say that it's one of the biggest festivals where 6 to 7 lakhs people come and they enjoy the festival. So that's something I give it to Thane. I want to still give more to Thane, something new things. Let me do some more creativity work to Thane. Like this Ghat I'm doing an amphitheater which I was doing, and I would like to do something more and be proud to be a Thaneite. That is what. Let us unite, come together and do good work and live together and have a healthy living. That is what I would say. That let us come together and exchange all our ideas, notes, where we can come and unite together, which is we don't get time because we are all working here, there and let us come together and start something, do something for the people of Thane. As a landscape architect, my participation to Thane is to make more better and green. That's it.